Mr. Brown, and I have Sarah Brenner appearing on behalf of the Attorney General. This is a date and time. Looks like it's for a pretrial conference on Mr. Brown. So, Miss Adams, or I mean, Miss Underwood, how would you like to proceed today?
Your Honor, I just need a very brief breakout with Mr. Brown. Extremely quick.
I'm gonna open up breakout room, Mr. Brown, for you and Miss Underwood. Maybe. Mr. Robinson, it'll just be a minute. You'll be up next, okay? Mr. Murphy, So Mr. Robinson, we're in open court. So if you need to talk, and I can put you in the breakout room and bring you back in, but otherwise we're on the record hearing cases. So I'm gonna pop you in the waiting room so you can talk, and then I'll bring you back in a minute. Okay, so anybody in here, Sam Malaro? Anybody? You do?
I think so.
Let me see here.
I don't remember his name.
You're Ashley Hill, right?
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Malaro, I have Ashley Hill.
Okay, Judge.
All right, come on up to the podium. Okay, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Ashley Jean Hill. I have Salvatore Malaro appearing on behalf of Ms. Hill, who's here in person, and I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. This is the date and time set for a pretrial conference. Mr. Malaro, how do you wish to proceed with Ms. Hill?
Your Honor, I was reviewing this matter yesterday, some of the video. I'd ask to adjourn this one time so that I can get Ms. Hill into my office so I can talk to her about some possible options, including resolutions. So that'd be the basis for my request.
Okay, has there been a plea offer made in this case for the record?
Yeah, I didn't see one.
Your Honor, the offer we have is a possession of cocaine on this case and revoke 7411 on a misdemeanor, maybe a probation case that she currently has. That's according to Ms. Mears' notes.
I didn't know that. Okay. Okay. You're on probation downstairs. Okay. All right. All right. So how far out do you want an adjournment, Mr. Malaro?
If Ms. Hill can get in to see me in the next week or two, I'd say 30 days, no more than 30 days.
All right. I'm going to adjourn this to April 24 at 8:30 a.m. And Ms. Adams, because Ms. Hill is here, could I get a notice of hearing for her? Say it again. Oh, is it here? Okay. All right. So, Ms. Hill, I need you to meet with Darren Post this morning. So I'm going to have you stay in the courtroom until he comes and gets you to talk to you, okay? So, Mr. Malaro, April 24 at 8:15 in the morning, and we will do the notice of hearing because she's here, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Right. So Ms. Hill, just have a seat in the courtroom, and Mr. Coast will be out shortly. He's probably meeting with somebody else right now. All right, Ms. Underwood, where's Mr. Brown? He's still in the waiting room, breakout room. Can we bring him in? And Mr. Malaro, I'll call and get Mr. Montoire.
Gilbert.
Hi, this is Judge Anselm. How are you today?
Oh, good. Yourself?
I am good. Could I get Anthony Montoire?
Montoire? Sure
Yes,
thing.
sir. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, I still have Mr. Murphy. All right, I'll get
Gilbert?
I have two windows open, so I could also take Mr. Tatum too.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
All right, so Ms. Underwood, we are back on the record with Mr. Brown. How would you like to proceed today?
Your Honor, it's my understanding that payments are continuing to be made from Mr. Brown's disability. I would ask of 225, I believe is being taken out. I would ask for a brief adjournment, 3 weeks or so, probably, Your Honor, to discuss with Mr. Brown plea options in this matter. And if not at that point, then set this matter for trial. It's been going on for considerable period.
Your Honor,
Ms. Brenner?
this matter's been adjourned since 2021, and it's been adjourned so long that the defendant's been able to pay enough arrears where he's paid over half of the arrears at this point. So the offer is to have him plead to an added count of attempted failure to pay with a delay of sentence for him to continue to make his payment efforts and pay the balance down for reduction to a misdemeanor.
Ms. Underwood, is that something you want to talk to him about?
Yeah, that's what we're discussing, Your Honor.
So, okay, so he doesn't, you're not going to plead him today, but you want an adjournment to talk about that with him?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
I just want to, you know, dot his I's and cross his T's.
Mr. Daggermar and Mr. Paulding's in back. Okay. All right. I'm going to set this out to April 24 at 8:30 in the morning. And Ms. Underwood, you do the stip in order to adjourn.
I will be
Ms.
happy
Brenner-
to do that with Ms. Brenner.
And Ms. Brenner.
Yes, she
Ms.
may
Brenner.
sign.
Okay. All right. So thank you, Mr. Brown. We'll see you back on April 24 at 8:30 in the morning. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. I'll take Mr. Paulding.
Yeah, if we could just, I'm just talking with Mr. Sneed, so if we could just pass it out.
Yeah, sure. Mr. Coast, I have Ashley Hill in the courtroom waiting to talk to you.
Oh, hi, Judge. Sorry, I had to step out real quick to mail a swab, but no, I just wanted to inform you that Ashley Hill has been drug testing down in district court, and she's doing really well. 0 violations, no concerns.
You don't need to talk to her?
I do not. Thank you.
You're all set, Ms. Hill. Good job. Thank you. All right, Jasmine, you want to come on up to the podium? All right. Miss Underwood, I have Jasmine Carver here in person. So hold on a second. So were you going to get another pretrial date on her?
I believe this is arraignment. Yes, I was, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. This is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jasmine Michelle Carver, file number 2024-21740FH. I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Miss Carver, and I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. This is the date and time set for arraignment in this matter. Miss Underwood, do you waive the reading of the felony information?
We would waive the reading of the felony information, Your Honor, acknowledge its receipt and the receipt of the witness list and request for discovery. We would ask that the court enter a not guilty plea on Ms. Carver's behalf and set this for a pretrial, probably late April, Your Honor.
All right, so I'm going to set a pretrial for April 24 at 8:30 in the morning. I will enter a plea of not guilty on her behalf. And Mr. Sneed, do you know if a plea offer has been made in this case yet or not?
Yes, we are working on that, Your Honor.
Okay,
But some
very
things
good.
have to happen in probate court.
So I know it gets confusing, but Ms. Carver, so on your criminal case, you always come see me, okay? On your other stuff, I think you go to the probate court.
Okay,
All right?
I've never really been in trouble before, so.
No, it's okay. And have a seat on that bench. Miss Adams, could I get a notice of hearing for her today so she has one when she leaves?
Your Honor, was that April 24th?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, so Miss Underwood, I have, let's see, all right, Miss Underwood, Del Mike Shelton, the audio in his room is really bad, so I'm gonna give you a heads up. Mr. Murphy, do you need a breakout room with Mr. Montoire? Or Mr. Malaro, do you need a breakout room with Mr. Montoire?
Actually, Your Honor, I need the information. I don't have it in my file.
Is that an arraignment?
Yes.
Ew. Okay, let me see if I have it. I do not have the information either.
Oh, I think
So
I just
we'll
got
give-
Judge. I think I just got it. Oh. Nope, I guess I didn't get it.
All right, so we'll pause for a minute on that. And Mr. Murphy, I have, where is this file? Mr. Tatum, Mr. Murphy, is he your client?
He is, Your Honor. I didn't know if Mr. Sneed was able to email or anything, because at this point I hadn't been given an offer encompassing all of Mr. Tatum's cases.
Well, let me call the case before we start talking about it. All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jaylen Jamal Tatum. We have two files, 24-21710FH and 24-21711FH. I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people and Matthew Murphy appearing on behalf of Mr. Tatum. Mr. Tatum joins us from one of our new pods at the jail. So, Mr. Sneed, is this your file or somebody else's?
Mr. Bayonetto's file doesn't appear there's been an offer extended yet in the notes.
Okay, so Mr. Murphy, how would you like to proceed today with Mr. Tatum?
Mr. Tatum's not going to plead guilty as charged, so we're going to ask for another pretrial date as soon as the court can find a schedule to do so. I understand that Mr. Bayonetto did have a trial yesterday. I understand, obviously, I'm going to speak with him. I'll call him today and see what the offer is.
So my next available is April 10th at 8:30 in the morning.
Can we do that, please, Your Honor?
Yep. So April 10 at 8:30. So Mr. Tatum, we will be back on April 10 at 8:30. Now understand, if Mr. Murphy is able to resolve this case with a plea offer, he will bring you back in sooner, but otherwise I'll see you back on April 10 at 8:30 in the morning. And Mr. Murphy, you'll do the stip in order to adjourn?
I will, Your Honor. Mr. Tatum, I should be around there to visit you on Friday, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Miss Underwood, so I'm gonna try to bring Mr. Shelton in. Like I said, his audio. All right, so Mr. Shelton, I'm going to ask you to have someone start your video if they can. Okay, so Miss Underwood, this is in the matter, I did see him earlier. The video is just not working now. We're getting a lot of feedback in his room. So this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Del Mike Shelton, 2024-21695FH. I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Shelton, and I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. Miss Underwood, how would you like to proceed today on behalf of Mr. Shelton?
Your Honor, we, I believe, have not finalized a resolution in this matter, and I'm still waiting for some information from Mr. Shelton. So I would ask for another trial in about a month, Your Honor.
No. Can I talk, please?
So, Mr. Shelton, I need you to move closer to the microphone.
Okay. I would be happy to have a breakout with Mr. Shelton.
Mr. Shelton, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with your attorney. understand we're having a really hard time hearing you. That room has really bad acoustics. So I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Miss Underwood. Just be patient though, because we're having a hard time hearing you. Okay, Mr. Montemar, Mr. Milaro, did you get Mr. Montemar's felony information?
Just got it, Your Honor.
All right, let me see. I do not have it yet, but I'm assuming it's making its way towards me. Okay, so this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Anthony Michael Montemayor, file number 24-21744FH. I have Salvatore Milaro appearing on behalf of Mr. Montemayor, and I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. This is the date and time set for arraignment in this matter. Mr. Milaro, you have now received a copy of the felony information. Do you waive the reading of the felony information?
Your Honor, at this time, we would acknowledge receipt of the information, waive its reading in open court as to all counts, waive any defects of the time and place of service. Mr. Montemayor would stand mute and ask the court to enter a not guilty plea. He has a parallel case, Your Honor, set for April 3rd, I think.
Yep, it's set for April 3rd at 8:30.
To that date, perhaps we can get a resolution.
Okay, so I will enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of Mr. Montemayor, and I will set this for pretrial on April 3rd of 24 at 8:30 in the morning. Because it's arraignment, my staff will do the notice of hearing. Anything else we need to address on behalf of Mr. Montemayor?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Montemayor, thank you very much. And if you could let them know I'm ready for Miss Spiegel whenever they're ready. All right, thank you.
Nice.
Who's your attorney? Who's your attorney again? Okay. Mr. Milaro, I don't think I have anybody else with you.
Okay, Judge, I get the hint. I'll leave.
No, I mean, if you have something in front of Judge Oldsaver, you can scoot, but I mean, you're more than welcome to hang out.
No, I can read between the lines. I get it.
Okay.
Have a good day, Your Honor.
All right, you too. All right, Miss Underwood, I'll bring him back in, but the audio in that room is awful.
It's awful, Your Honor. And my apologies. We're not communicating very well.
No, I mean, he can't hear us, so. All right, Mr. Shelton. I know that we can't really hear you because of that room. I don't know if you're able to hear us clearly.
I can.
Okay, good. So your attorney wants a brief adjournment, and you've had a chance to speak with her?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I've explained to Mr. Shelton that he has some.
I just heard none of that, so we gotta stop. So Mr. Shelton, hold on a minute. You don't talk and let Miss Underwood talk, and then I'll go back to you, okay?
I've explained to Mr. Shelton, he has some concerns that he would like addressed as the process.
All right, I can't do this, Miss Underwood. Stop, Miss Underwood. Stop. All right, I can't hear you, Mr. Shelton, so You need to tell them they need to either put you in a different room and call in again.
They said it's on your end.
Tell them they need to put you in a different room and call in again because we cannot hear you on our end. You're not getting a recording, are you? And we have to record these hearings, and if we can't record them, then we can't do a transcript. So you need to tell them, I can either set it for another day very soon, or you can tell them to switch the room out.
I'm about to let them know now. Hey, they said they can't hear you. All right. Hey, they better do something.
So I think somebody's there. Is someone there from MDOC?
Yes, ma'am. They right here. And they
Hey,
excuse me, sir.
Mr. Shelton, stay where you are right now. I don't know where you are, but in that room, but we can actually hear you better. So stay right where you are. Miss Underwood, you're asking for a short adjournment, right?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Shelton, your attorney's asking for a short adjournment. Do you object to that?
No, but can I say something?
You can.
Hey, I know that, why is it that y'all just coming and say something about 2 years? Y'all, see, on the time frame that I'm supposed to go home, it's been 2 years, so any time that y'all give me, can you just give me time served?
Okay, so hold on, Mr. Shelton. We're not able to hear you really well for purposes of recording. What Mr. Shelton is expressing is a complaint that this incident occurred back in January of 2022, and there has been a delay in the filing. So Mr. Shelton, I don't have anything to do with that. But Miss Underwood can discuss that with you later. So I'm going to set this for pretrial. April 3rd.
Hey, can I come in? Can I be present?
Say it again.
I would like to come in and be present.
Okay, I'm gonna mark that it's gonna be in person. And so Mr. Sneed will need a writ to bring Mr. Shelton. Mr. Shelton, where are you? What facility?
I'm in,
I believe that's Ionia, Your Honor.
Oh, you're in Ionia. All right, so I'm gonna set that. Hold on, I'm gonna set it for April 3rd at 10 a.m. And we'll get a writ sent out. All right, thank you. So we'll see you back on that day in person.
I will do the stip in order of adjournment, Your Honor, with Mr. Sneed's permission.
Thank you.
I'm not in Ionia.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Now I got Mr. Robinson. So, Mr. Robinson.
If I could have a breakout with Mr. Robinson, Your Honor.
Yep. So this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Michael Dwayne Robinson. File number 24-21698FH. I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Robinson, and I have Isaac Sneed appearing on behalf of the people. Mr. Robinson, your attorney is requesting a breakout room with you. So I am going to open a breakout room for Ms. Underwood and you. And he went automatically. Okay, so Ms. Spiegel, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see, who's your attorney? Mr. Murphy?
No, Miss Underwood.
It'll be a few minutes.
Okay.
Was out in the hall. You're Rhonda. Right, Jeff, a little bit quick, yeah. How's that?
Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll see if I have time to go do that.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
It's gonna be quick.
Okay, thank you.
All right. All rise.
Okay. And we got Rhonda back. I'm gonna close that breakout room.
I did, thank you.
You can sit down. Mr. Robinson, you still in there? Mr. Robinson?
Where'd you go?
Well,
Great.
Mr. Robinson appears to have left the room. So we're back on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Michael Dwayne Robinson. File number 24-21698FH. Miss Underwood, were you able to meet with Mr. Robinson?
I was, Your Honor. Your Honor, this is our first pretrial in this matter.
Know why Mr. Robinson's not in the room?
I don't know why that is, but we were able to meet. I spoke with Mr. Robinson. The offer on this matter, I believe, is as charged, no subs, Your Honor. Mr. Robinson and I probably, and I explained this to him. So we are going to ask for one adjournment, Your Honor, in this matter to continue our discussions regarding that plea offer, Your Honor.
All right. I'll set it for a pretrial on April 24 at 8:30 in the morning. You'll do the stip in order to adjourn, Miss Underwood?
I will.
All right. Thank you. I'm gonna take him out. Okay. Hold on, you guys, 1 minute, because I have to go off of live stream for you guys. So hold on. Oh, no, he still didn't come back. All right, Miss Spiegel, let me find your file. This is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Brianna Spiegel. File number 22-20816FH, 24-21737FH, 24-21738FH. I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Miss Spiegel. And this is the date and time set for pretrials, and arraignment. So we have two arraignments. We have an arraignment on file number 224-21737FH and 24-21738FH, and then a pretrial on a probation violation pretrial on 22-20816FH. So Ms. Underwood, you waive the reading of the felony information?
No, Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information. We would acknowledge its receipt and the receipt of the witness list and request for discovery. At this time, Your Honor, we would ask that a not guilty plea be entered for Ms. Spiegel and that a very quick pretrial date be entered, Your Honor.
All right, my next available is April. Okay, so I'll enter a plea of not guilty on all three files for Ms. Spiegel. Ms. Underwood, my next pretrial is April 24th. If you get a resolution in this case, please contact Ms. Adams and we will bring her back on a day, not a Wednesday, because everything keeps getting adjourned and so my docket just gets crammed. So I will set it for April 24 at 8:30 in the morning. Ms. Adams does notices on these three files because of the arraignment and the BOP. And then, like I said, if you reach a resolution and let us know, we'll bring her back in much sooner on a date that is not a Wednesday. All right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Spiegel, you're all set. Thank you.
Mom.
Let's see. Have a good day, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. All right, Miss Underwood, Mr. Woolard is present in person,
Okay,
but hold on, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Crystal Marie Wright. Miss Underwood, you know where Miss Wright is? 'Cause
I
don't.
do not, Your Honor.
All right, so Miss Wright was. All right, have a seat. 23-21558FH. Ma'am, you gotta be quiet in my courtroom. You know this. If you can't be quiet, you can go sit in the hall. I know you're upset. These matters are upsetting, but you have to behave in the courtroom, all right? So this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Crystal Marie Wright. I have Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Crystal Marie Wright. This is the date and time set for pretrial. I have a notice of hearing. We gave personal service to Miss Wright when she was last here on January 31 of 24 with notice of today's hearing. Miss Wright has failed to appear. So I am going to issue a bench warrant for her arrest. Let me see. Mr. Sneed, do you know what restitution was in this file?
I can review the file. Just one second, Judge.
I'm looking. All right, so we got 565, 2,000. All right, I'm gonna set bond in the amount of 5,000 cash. I think that should cover it. So I'll put bond in 5,000 cash. Miss Underwood, and issue that bench warrant. If you hear from her, let us know. We'll bring her right back in, all right?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, so Miss Underwood, I have one of your clients in the courtroom. I'm going